Hello, and welcome to the Dr. Phil McGraw Show. Today on our show, our theme is, I Think I've Created a Monster. Our first guest is a man from Switzerland, and his name is Victor Frankenstein. He thinks he created a monster. Victor, come on out. Take a seat right there.
Hi, thank you for having me on your show, Dr. Phil.
No problem. Now tell me, Victor, why do you think you've created a monster?
Well, he acted like a monster, and just the overall being of him made me think that he was a monster.
Tell me more, like what actions of his made you think that?
Well, he killed 3 of the closest people in my life. Justine, William, and my beloved Elizabeth.
Oh, well, that's awful. What drove you to make this monster?
Basically, it was knowledge. I wanted to know more, and wanting to know more made me corrupt.
Now, Victor, we here at the Dr. Phil McGraw Show have a surprise for you. What if I told you that right now, backstage, we had your so-called monster, Wilfred, and he's waiting to come out?
No.
Wilfred, come on out. You just take a seat right there, Wilfred. Now, Wilfred, tell me, what has Dr. Frankenstein put you through? Could you elaborate more?
Oh, I'm just joking with you, of course. No, he ditched me. He just went to bed. He locked me in the room and went to bed.
So,
He didn't say anything.
I have heard that you killed people. More than once.
Now the question is, do the ends justify the means?
Yes. So, what was your motivation for killing people? What did you think you would achieve through that?
I just wanted to be noticed for once in my life. It was a real emotional time as I was with the DeLacy family, and I learned a lot. I how to be British, but I also learned the meaning of love through Felix and his girl, the Arabian. But I just wanted to feel the love of a father.
That's really beautiful. Wow, that was very good.
There's a song I would like to sing.
All right, go ahead, Wilfred.
Please, would you one time let me be myself so I can shine in my own eyes? Just let me be myself for a while.
Wow, that was gorgeous. Wow, I'm speechless. Wow. All right. Now, for Wilfred, we have a surprise. As you mentioned in your speech earlier, you talked about the DeLacy family and what they taught you. Well, we had Mr. DeLacy trying to find his way to the stage right now. Mr. DeLacy, please come right in. Okay, Mr. DeLacy, please stop. Just take a seat right there. All right, you got it.
Man.
All right, Wilfred, please calm yourself. Now, Mr. DeLacy, what exactly did you think of Wilfred?
Well, Wilfred was very cordial with me. I thought he was very nice and caring.
Well,
I don't see how this can happen.
Victor, please, calm down. So, Mr. DeLacy, what if I actually told you that Wilfred is a 7-foot-tall monster, and he was created in a lab from dead people?
Shut up!
I wish I could. I would tell you to look across the room and take your glasses off, but you're blind, so I can't do that. I want Wilfred to just take a step over here and just feel him from head to toe. Just other way. There you go.
Doctor, I don't think this is safe.
Doctor, it's fine.
What are you?
I'm a monster.
All right. Well, you can go back to your seat, Wilfred. Victor, tell me, what were your feelings when Wilfred was created? What did you feel like?
I was terrified at just how it looked. And I didn't realize that when I ran away that he was going to be lonely and that I would just throw his life into turmoil. And then I realized that basically I was lonely.
That was. Now, Wilfred, what were your feelings? Tell me how you felt.
I was lonely and I just needed a friend.
Oh, okay. Mr. DeLacy, one final question for you. If you could picture, if you could see, what, after feeling, what do you think Wilfred would look like now?
Now that I felt him, he'd probably look like Yao Ming on crack.
Wow, that is heartbreaking stuff, kids. Now, Victor, tell me, since you were so grief-stricken and terrified by Wilfred here after he was created, tell me, how did you escape that? What did you do to try and rid yourself of this
Well,
mental pain?
I ran to nature.
Oh, why nature?
Well, it's always just been a calming factor for me.
Okay, that's very beautiful, Victor.
Thank you.
Now, a couple final questions before we're finished. Now, Wilfred, tell me, do you feel like you were the victim of this crime,
Yes,
or like it was your fault?
not my fault.
Tell me more. Elaborate for me.
He left me. He just left me. I was lonely. All he did was go out and see nature, thinking that it would calm him from the hole in his heart. I can fill that hole.
Wow, that's gorgeous. So, I'm a doctor. I'm Dr. Phil McGraw. And I can see that both of you have some problems in your heart. You're both very lonely. And you two have this in common. And the best way to get over an emotional or mental hurdle like this is to find someone with the same problem. So, my advice is for you two to both get over everything that's happened in the past and get up right now. Both of you stand up. And just come in front and just give each other a hug. Just hug it out. See, now doesn't that feel good, guys? Wilfred. Mr. Lindsay, everything's fine. Wilfred, why did you do that? It was going so well. You two had such good chemistry.
I'm lonely.
That's why you just hugged him.
It's okay. We can try it again.
Sorry, Dad.
Just try it one more time.
It's okay. It's okay, son. I won't leave you again.
Alright, guys.
I'll teach you how to play catch and throw a baseball.
You can stop. And this is what we do here on the Dr. Phil McGraw Show. We take broken relationships and mend them.
It's okay.
These were just two beings that were misunderstood, and now they have a friend in each other. Next week on the Dr. Phil Show, we have two, yes, and I said two people that both ended up in Vietnam when they thought they were just going to the grocery store. Now, thank you for tuning in.
He'd probably look like Yao Ming on crack.
Wow, that is heartbreaking stuff, kids. Now, Victor,
We have to stop this.
I don't know how I didn't just die.
Stop.